Signs you're dating a narcissistic woman. Sign number 1. Everything becomes about her. A healthy relationship allows both partners to feel equally important every single day. A narcissistic woman often expects your attention to remain focused on her needs instead. She wants you to celebrate her successes and comfort her through every disappointment. When you need support, the conversation somehow returns to her own problems again. You slowly become her emotional support while receiving very little in return. Over time, you stop sharing your feelings because they rarely seem to matter. Love should make both partners feel heard, respected, and emotionally supported together. Sign number 2. She makes you feel guilty for setting boundaries. Healthy boundaries protect both partners and help every relationship grow stronger over time. A narcissistic woman often treats your boundaries like a personal attack against her. If you ask for space, she may accuse you of becoming distant or selfish. When you disagree with her, she questions your love instead of respecting your opinion. You begin feeling guilty for expressing completely normal needs and expectations. Eventually, staying silent feels easier than dealing with another unnecessary argument. Real love respects boundaries because mutual respect builds lasting trust. Sign number 3. She rarely accepts responsibility. Everyone makes mistakes because no relationship is perfect all the time. Healthy partners admit those mistakes and sincerely work toward positive change together. A narcissistic woman usually looks for someone else to blame instead. She may blame stress, her past, or even you for her behavior. Arguments often end with you apologizing just to restore peace again. Over time, you begin doubting your own memory and personal judgment. A relationship cannot grow when only one person accepts responsibility. Sign number 4. She uses your insecurities against you. Trust allows both partners to share their deepest fears without feeling unsafe. You naturally open your heart because you believe your feelings are protected. During future arguments, those same personal struggles suddenly become emotional weapons. She reminds you about your weaknesses exactly when you feel most vulnerable. Those painful comments stay with you long after the argument has ended. Gradually, you become afraid of being emotionally honest with her again. True love protects your vulnerabilities instead of using them against you. Sign number 5. Her love feels conditional. Healthy love remains steady through both happy moments and difficult situations together. A narcissistic woman often gives affection only when it benefits her emotionally. She becomes warm and caring whenever she wants your attention or forgiveness. Once she gets what she wants, that affection quickly begins disappearing again. You keep hoping the loving version of her will eventually return permanently. This emotional cycle keeps you attached even when you feel unhappy. Love should feel consistent instead of unpredictable and emotionally exhausting. Sign number 6. She tries to control your relationships. At first, she simply questions certain friends or family members around you. She says they don't understand you or genuinely care about your future. Slowly, you begin spending less time with the people who once supported you. Without noticing it, your world becomes smaller while her influence becomes stronger. Isolation makes emotional manipulation much easier because fewer people see the truth. Healthy partners encourage strong relationships instead of trying to replace them. Real love never asks you to give up the people who care. Sign number 7. She creates drama over small problems. Every relationship experiences disagreements because conflict is completely normal sometimes. A narcissistic woman often turns minor issues into emotionally exhausting arguments instead. Simple conversations quickly become much bigger than they ever needed to be. You begin choosing every word carefully to avoid another emotional explosion. Walking on eggshells slowly becomes part of your daily relationship experience. Living with constant tension slowly steals your confidence and inner peace. Healthy relationships solve problems instead of creating unnecessary emotional chaos. Sign number 8. She constantly needs validation. Everyone enjoys appreciation because feeling valued is a natural human need. A narcissistic woman often depends on constant admiration to feel important every day. No matter how much reassurance you give, it never truly feels enough. She always seems to need more compliments, attention, and emotional confirmation. You begin feeling responsible for protecting her confidence all the time. That responsibility eventually becomes emotionally exhausting for both partners involved. Healthy confidence comes from within, not from constant outside validation. Sign number 9, she wants control instead of partnership. Strong relationships are built on teamwork, respect, and shared decision-making together. A narcissistic woman often expects things to happen according to her preferences alone. Your opinions matter only when they agree with what she already wants. Disagreeing with her usually leads to criticism, anger, or emotional withdrawal. Eventually, remaining quiet feels safer than expressing your honest thoughts anymore. You slowly lose your voice while trying to avoid unnecessary conflict. Love should always feel equal instead of controlled by one person. Sign number 10. You no longer feel like yourself. This may be the clearest warning sign in the entire relationship. Think about the person you were before this relationship even started. Were you happier, more confident, and emotionally peaceful back then? Do you now question yourself more often than trusting your own instincts? Have you stopped enjoying life because you're constantly managing someone else's emotions? If the answer is yes, the relationship may be changing you deeply. Healthy love helps you become a better version of yourself every day. Toxic love slowly convinces you that losing yourself is completely normal.